Yes, ma'am. There's a lady here. Yeah.
So you just told us that it's not about the case, what happened, what the verdict is, what the political situation happened. The entire life of Nambi Narayan was the battle against the system existing here. So how can you justify eliminating that major part in this film?
I don't think you're right, ma'am. The major part is not about his struggle against the system. Okay. His biggest achievements. Do you know why he got the Padma Bhushan?
Because of the theorem?
See, that's what I'm saying. You don't know why he got the Padma Bhushan. That's why I made the film.
So,
my
only question is, I understand this.
No, ma'am, I just want to tell you that is a major part of his life. One incident is the case, and it lasted long and it ruined him. But that is not what Dr. Nambi Narayan is about. His achievements. Now let me tell you what I mean by his achievements. Okay, why is his achievement so important? The reason that Dr. Nambi Narayan needs to be celebrated is because he made an engine called the Vikas engine. Do you know that? Okay, so do you know what the beauty of the Vikas engine is? Okay, the Vikas engine is a liquid fuel engine, and he's considered the founder of the liquid fuel. And because of that liquid fuel engine, every mission in ISRO, the missions might have failed, or the satellite must have failed, but the rocket engine has never failed. It has a record of never failing in all the launches from the time it was installed till now. 75 or 78 launches, which is a world record by itself. It's unbelievable. It's a self-reliant, self-rectifying engine, and no other person has been able to do it. In fact, it was used in the Mangalyaan and the Mangal mission, so the mission to Mars. All the other countries that became successful, they used three types of engines. The solid fuel, the liquid fuel, and the cryogenic. All three are required to travel, for a satellite to travel for 1 year to go to Mars. India was supposed to get the cryogenic engine, and because of this case, they couldn't get it. So they used Nambi Narayan's Vikas engine and the solid fuel engine, only these two engines, to become successful to go to Mars. And that is the reason this achievement is so spectacular. If this achievement was there in any other country, he would have been celebrated like nobody's business. I mean, the Russians sent a dog to space, and they have a plaque for it, a statue for it, a road named after the dog. But we have such successful stories and such amazing stories in ISRO, and we're not able to celebrate that. So that is another major part of Dr. Nambi Narayan's life. Now that everybody's fighting, he's moved on. I think we should also move on and make sure that we appreciate somebody like this. Yeah, that's the whole reason we put our money where our mouth is. And I wish it's very unfortunate. If you had met him, you'll understand what a charming man he is. He's handsome. What is the problem with Dr. Nambi Narayan? The problem with him is, what is the problem with all good boys in school? When you go to classroom in school, there's always a good boy. You know what the good boy does? He comes to school on time. His clothes are always ironed. He always does his homework. He's a teacher's pet. He'll sit in the front and answer all the questions. He'll make you feel bad because he's getting such good marks. Just because you want to feel as good, because he's also not perfect, right? You want to use that one opportunity to make sure you are at par with him. And unfortunately, that attitude happens when we go on to society also. How can Dr. Nambi Narayan, being such a good-looking man, and a genius and spectacular, have you seen his picture when he's young? No? Have you anybody seen Dr. Nambi Narayan's picture in Princeton? Rajesh sir is extremely creative, and he was there during the shoot, and his contribution was extraordinary because I have not directed anything before. So I used to go to him, and his creative, as an artist, he's extraordinary, and the kind of solutions that he gave for our creative designs was brilliant, and I'm very happy. Not just him, my entire team, from Murli to Prakash to I had a lot of people from Kerala who had come. Nandan, who was my AD, all their contribution, without who this film is impossible. And especially all the people who came from Kerala who are in love with Dr. Nambi Narayan, including Vijit, my editor. My designer for the posters, Anup, all of them are Malayalis. And they are God sent. Today, if this film is getting any appreciation anywhere, it's only because of the contribution of this team that has stuck. I mean, even through COVID, people have worked without salary through the COVID 2 years. You know, the people who are, I mean, Rajesh sir was busy shooting his films. He had a lot of films to shoot, and he was very busy. But the rest of the people, they just stuck with me. And it was very touching to see the affection he has. And Rajesh sir is the reason that this film started, because he has done an extraordinary interview with Dr. Nambi Narayan, which I saw. That interview is the reason I did the film. And so I have to be, I don't know where he is. I'd like to thank him for that. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That is Rajesh sir over there. That interview is the germ of this whole film. Anybody else? Okay, so we'd like to say thank you very much for coming here. We have an event happening in the evening. Yes. Which media are you from, ma'am?
I'm Iris Lake Media.
Sorry?
Iris Lake. It's on our online channel.
Online channel. Okay.
So please.